Studio 735 in New York City is Social Famous with your host Boogie Breeze, co-host Jay Messiah, and Social on the Streets with Ty Milan. On tonight's show we have Body by Bernhard. Now, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your host, Boogie Breeze.
What up? This is your boy, Boogie Breeze, my co-host, Jay Messiah. And check it out, we actually got a special edition right now. I mean, the man is a spiritual guru, mind, body, and soul. He's a vegan, he's a workout expertise. We're going to get into some lifestyle, some healthy lifestyle. Please give it up for our guest, Mr. Scott Bernhard. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. What? Healthy. Now,
whoa, you ain't say that. You ain't tell me that's what this episode was about. You said health and everything. What's going on? What's happening?
Health is wealth. My boy,
intervention. Is this an intervention?
It is an intervention. It's an intervention. Yeah, we got Jay Messiah. We finally got him. We got him, baby. Let's go, baby. I'm sorry, sir. How are you today?
I'm good, man. How you doing? Good,
Talk to us, man. This is we just get the intervention going on.
How you doing, brother?
I don't know if I really want to shake your hand no more. I don't know if you here to get me in shape or what, but he said something about health and everything. You ain't bring no salads?
Nah. Listen, man. We are with the exercise extraordinaire, Mr. Scott Bernhard. So, please, first question: who is Scott? Who's Scott?
Who's Scott, man?
Yeah, who's Scott?
Scott is a brother from the Bronx.
You better get deeper than that. You better dig deeper than that. There's a lot of Scotts I know in the Bronx.
True,
okay. What makes you different than them Scotts?
Right. Well, let's go there.
We gotta start with my origin.
Okay.
Both of my parents are from Jamaica. So
Wagwan.
Yes, sir. Respect.
Bless up. So both of my parents are from Jamaica.
Okay.
I was born here. Okay. But even though I was born here, I was still raised in Jamaica for a good amount of years in my life. So I went to school in Jamaica. I've experienced a lot of things in Jamaica, the gully side, the city side, the countryside. My family from the country. My family from Trelawney.
Okay,
where Bolt is from.
Where who?
Oh, Usain Bolt is from.
Bolt's from.
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't even know what that means,
You don't
bro.
know what Usain Bolt is?
You don't see him looking like...
Oh, Usain Bolt. Oh, the track star. Yeah, of course. Yes.
Once I say Bolt, you should know it's Usain.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
No,
fastest man in America. The fastest man in America. I'm sorry.
Just edit this and cut that part out.
Come on, let's go.
Alright, so, like I was saying before, I spent a good amount of years in Jamaica, growing up and learning my culture and learning from my family. So
both cultures.
Yeah, both cultures. So it's probably like around 13 or 12. So I left to Jamaica around like 8. Like 8 and I came back like 13, 12.
Oh, not that long.
Not that long.
You did your time
I did my time. I did my time. Rode kites and all that.
So wait. So when did you get into the healthy lifestyle?
Wow. You know what? Let me put this out there. Growing up, I wasn't always an athlete. Like, you would think like, oh, I play basketball, I play soccer, I play sports and things like that. I really gotta go and tell people like, I wasn't that athletic kid. Like, I was more into like the video games and Final Fantasy and all that. Like, this is a true story. It's funny, like all the kids would play 2K and I'll be playing like the RPG Japanese games or whatever. That was me. That was my thing.
Yeah, that's your groove.
But it's funny because like I didn't become that until I broke my right. Because I broke my right arm 3 times.
Damn.
I broke it twice in Jamaica and once here.
What you was doing, bro?
Alright, so let me tell you. Alright, so the first time I broke my right arm, I was playing football. It's not soccer, it's football. You use it to kick the ball. I don't care.
Oh, God.
Okay. So I was playing football back home, and weirdest thing ever. I'm playing football, and all of a sudden I hear, woof, woof, woof. And then this dog just came out of nowhere and started chasing me. True story. The dog started chasing me. I'm running for my life. And all of a sudden, I tripped on this rock or something. And I landed on my shoulder and said, broke my right arm.
Wow.
Did you have sausages on you? Or sausages?
Nah, I had nothing. I had no beef patties,
No
nothing.
sweet snacks?
Nah, not even.
Cocoa bread?
He said cocoa bread.
You never know.
It's so Jamaican.
That's crazy. So that was the first time you broke
First time.
And then so you broke it a few more times after
I broke
that.
it 2 more times after that. All right, so the second time.
Okay.
Man, all right, how to explain the second time? So the second time, I was in school in Jamaica, right? True story. I wanted to impress this girl named Kimberly. A nice girl. She was, I don't know how she was now, but she was bad back then. And I seen that they was doing an arm wrestling competition or whatever. And they was doing arm wrestling competition. And there was this big kid, you know, like, he was at the table. And, you know, I had the confidence. I'm like, yo, you know, she watching? All right, I'm going to go at it. Yo, long story short, arm wrestled him. You know, I gave it my all. Like, I gave it my all. And then all of a sudden, it was like right here. And then it just snapped.
Broke your shit.
Broke my shit.
He
broke my arm, yeah.
The same arm.
Yeah.
So after the third time, you wanted to get right into a healthy lifestyle. You just
Oh, no. It took me a while.
It took you a while.
It took me a while because, like, the third time, I'm back in the States, whatever, and I started going to school, and I was in after school that time, and I was in an after school program, and then I was playing kickball. But where I was playing kickball, it was like a concrete kind of thing. I wasn't doing it on the field. Right. It was on concrete. And then I kicked the ball, right?
Because it's kickball.
It's kickball, right, exactly. See? Yeah. Logic. Okay, so I kicked the ball, and then, you know, the umpire, whatever, grabbed the ball, and then he literally threw the ball between my legs. And I tripped. I broke my leg. Okay. And then with that, the third time breaking it was really bad because I had severe nerve damage. And my arm was just like dead. Like the nerves of my arm were like completely shot.
So you got a dead arm.
So, dead arm.
So wait,
like my arm was just like this.
Okay.
So I had to put my arm in a sling and I had to learn how to write with my left.
So
like
after
9
all of
months,
this, you decided to say, okay, what determined you to become the healthy,
see,
turn
like,
into the healthiness?
After that, I lived my life in fear. As far as like getting into physical sports and getting into like the altercations, things like that. Yeah, like
I would be scared to fight too. I ain't gonna break his arm, man.
Yeah, I wasn't even a fighter. I was cool with everybody. I never had no beefs and people never jumped me and Scott said this. Nah, I was really cool. So, you know, other than that, as far as like the fitness and wellness aspect, it took me a while to really grasp that. Because, like I said, I lived my life in fear for so long. I'm thinking, like, you know, because the doctor said if I broke it again, I had to get amputated or...
Damn, bro.
Yeah, real talk. Like, when the doctor told me that, it was in my mind, and I was just like... It held me back for so long until... I think I was 18 or 19. And I started watching YouTube videos about calisthenics. And I'm watching these guys... go crazy on the bar and doing these pull-ups over the bar and just swinging.
Okay.
It was cool. I was like, yo, this is dope.
Right.
You know, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, I can't do this.
You can't do this?
You know.
So were you skinnier? Were you...
Oh, yeah, I was skinnier.
Okay.
I was skinnier, yeah. And I skipped all kinds of leg day. Like, right, my legs are solid, you know what I mean? But before, it was crazy. Crazy. It's like you put a broom in a Timberland boot. Like, that's all it's saying.
So after you became motivated and you saw these guys, you said, man, I can do this. This is what I can do.
See, that's the thing. I just kept on watching, but until I found out that it was actually in my neighborhood, until I found out that there was an environment for it within my neighborhood, that's when I started to get the motivation. Because, like, I live near the Yankee Stadium. They built a fitness park around, you know.
Shout out to Yankee Stadium.
I mean, even though
Yeah,
So-
but yo, so you're right. You
So
found the bars.
yeah,
and the
so like
pull-ups
when I
and
went there, I seen it from my own 2 eyes, and I got really inspired, and I wanted to learn more. And actually, the OGs that were there, like the guys that were been there, they kind of just took me under the wing,
Okay.
and like they just showed me so many different things to do and kind of instill that discipline in me.
Okay.
So like for me, I had to like really build myself up, you know, from living my life in fear to like, you know what, let me try to, you know, do these pull-ups, let me do these dips, let me do these push-ups, let me actually discipline myself instead of like just trying to work out for one day of the week. You know,
Right.
increase that 3, 4, you know? Yeah.
Don't go nowhere. We're coming right back with Scott Bernard, Social Famous.
Don't go anywhere. Bye, bye, bye. That's my new thing I'm with.
CYMI Milan, and we out here. We back at it again. Social on the streets, Christmas edition. I'm out here on Fordham Road, back in my old stomping grounds. And I got one question. What you getting for Christmas? It's Christmas time. So, you know, everybody's going around Christmas shopping. You got anybody special in your life you going to get something for?
Of course, the wife and kids.
Aw, that's so sweet. You got the wife and kids. Me, I don't got no kids. I ain't got no wife. So, therefore, I'm keeping my money to myself this year.
Yes, you got your mother, you got grandmother, you got sisters.
Of course, that's so true. And you know what's going to I'm going to get them some jewelry from over here in Body. You know, I'm going to come over here and get some jewelry for them. What you
course.
think? You think the girls are like the earrings and stuff like that? What they going for? Earrings?
Earrings.
Diamond rings?
Earrings. I mean,
Earrings. Recently, Cardi B and Offset, he got a little, you know, what's going on.
also, you know, in the office, you got a little cheating problem. Call me had to handle it the BX way.
The BX, yo, you from the X, you heard? You won't play none of them games. I'm here with the future real quick. Yo, what's your name? Malik. Johnson. All right, let me ask y'all a question. You know what happened with 6ix9ine and everything like that? Yeah. Yeah, how y'all feel about that?
He took an L, that's what he did.
Oh, he took a big L? But I thought he's about that though, bro.
He ain't about it, man. He is not about that.
Yo, you got the youth saying it? What the
He is not about what he's
He be sending people to do stuff for him like that.
Oh man, so this is a valuable lesson learned, guys. Do not pretend to be somebody you are not. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, we all learn. Okay, another question. You know about Cardi B and Offset?
Yo,
Where Cardi
Cardi
B
be
from?
smoking.
Cardi B from the Bronx. Where's she from? She from the Where y'all from?
He's from the Bronx too.
Okay, so how y'all supposed
My
to
ex need to take me back now.
Oh, you hear that? He said, yo,
Yeah.
tell her, this is the perfect time to tell
Nah,
her, bro.
that's
This is the perfect time to let her know, bro.
Nah.
Would you do some Offset stuff and go on stage? And,
Shit, nah, never, man, never.
never? That's what's that. How
Nah.
you feel about that?
This breaks my heart.
You got anything that you want for Christmas this year?
What we got for Christmas? I asked for a bag, some clothes, some money, so yeah.
We only want the finest. You got to get the best for her, right? That's it. She's not selling it for less. You got anything else that you gonna give to somebody else? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna get my boyfriend some sneakers and my mom probably some perfume or something like that.
oh, look, your feet's gonna be warm for this winter, and mommy, you gonna smell good. I got another question. You know, between you got a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Cardi B and Offset, she from the X, you from the X, and he went on stage with a bouquet of flowers. If he cheat on you, is that good enough for you to get you back?
I mean, I feel like he had the right intentions, but I don't think that he should have done it so soon. I feel like she needs time, so it could have been a good idea, but I feel like he needed to just let her rock for a little bit and she'll get him what she wants to. So
I agree. I feel like once the base is cracked, you can't really, put the pieces back together the
yeah,
same.
it's gonna take some time. I think it's gonna take some time. I don't know. Everybody says some publicity stuff, but I think honestly, they will get back together. This is some time.
Is that real love?
I don't know. They've been together not too long, so it's hard to tell right now.
Money talks, that's all I know. Girl, what's the word? Tell me what's going on. My son 6'9" doing facing indictment right now.
My son 6'9", Treyway, 369, period.
Yo, it's Christmas time, bro. You get anybody something special for Christmas or anything like that?
Yeah, my mom, my dad, family, that's it. They're the only one that's there for you, family.
Tis the season, it's Christmas time. Are y'all getting anything? Y'all want anything for Christmas? Like, you don't want nothing for Christmas? You not getting nobody nothing for Christmas?
I don't know.
that don't mean you can still arts and crafts and everything like that. How about you? What you get?
Money?
Money? Oh, you want money or you want to give somebody money? How much money do you want?
I don't know.
What's enough?
100
100 what? 100,000 or $100? All right, she's calm with it. She's $100 is good. How about you? You don't want nothing? She said, up the price. She said 200.
Yeah.
All right. Last, I got another question. You see what happened with Offset and Cardi B recently? Offset just went on stage acting like everything was all good with a bouquet of flowers. She from the Bronx. Y'all from the Bronx. Let me ask you a question. If a man cheat on you, can he come back that easy?
No.
He got to come on stage with flowers and get you back?
No.
That's not enough?
No.
What he got to do?
I don't know, but that's not enough.
That's not cutting it. What about you? What he got to do?
I don't know.
Nah, but he loves you though. He didn't mean to do. He didn't mean to cheat. It was by accident.
If you love me, you wouldn't cheat on me.
He cheated by accident though.
Accident.
How you cheat by accident?
Exactly.
One more question for y'all. 6ix9ine is locked up. He facing an indictment charges. How y'all feel about that?
Free him.
Oh my God, 6ix9ine, you
Bro, the
heard?
incident's boring without him, bro.
Free my what?
The incident's boring without him. It's boring.
Nobody live like that. He was bringing all the static. He wanted all the beat, and they just. We gotta free my son 6ix9ine. Let's see why in my double on Milan and I'm finished with my Christmas shopping. But you not, because I ain't get my gift yet. Just in case you're wondering, I'm a size 9.5. And when you get jewelry, I like my wrist bust down. It's cold out here. I feel like the weatherman. Bugs, back to you.
What up? This is Boogie Breeze and we're back. My co-host Jay Messiah. What you doing, bro? What is that? I mean, can you just show America what is this? What is this? Let me just.
It's nothing.
This brother's eating a Twix.
I was hungry.
This brother's eating a Twix while we talking to a guru.
Doing the interview.
healthy
Said we'll be right back.
What do you?
I needed a snack. Please don't be ashamed of me.
Yo, we got my man right here, Scott Bernard, man.
What's up?
The health fitness guy. The ladies love him. We're gonna get to that though. We'll get to that. But let's talk about the healthy lifestyle and your regiments.
Yes.
Now we see you outside. We see you all over Yankee Stadium.
Yes.
That's your stomping ground.
That's my stomping
You can
ground,
see him every time. Like if it's hot outside, you're gonna see this brother getting it in. You know, full of by himself. A whole bunch of people. He's there. He's right there. But let's talk about the regiments. Let's talk about the regiments in the eating, the healthy lifestyle eating to go along with the regiments.
Okay. Let's talk about the regiments.
Yeah.
I'll put it out there for the people who don't know. I'm actually vegan. So
Man, that's
I know.
I'm gonna get there, baby. I still like the steak. I'm gonna get there.
Oh
man.
With the mashed potatoes and the broccoli with the extra cheese and bacon on the mashed potatoes and the sour cream. Oh my God.
Okay, he's a vegan, so we're gonna just do it. I'm sorry, Scott. Go ahead, bro.
No, it's all good.
Vegan.
I was there.
We'll get there.
No, brother, I was there.
In the coconut shirt with the garlic butter.
Nah. That's not. He's not doing that. Let's go. Sorry, brother. Go ahead.
It's all good. Like I was saying before, I've been vegan for 2 years now.
2 years.
2 years. I was vegetarian for 1 year, then I transitioned to vegan.
Explain the difference between vegan and vegetarian. Explain that.
So as a vegetarian, you're eating fruits, vegetables, whole grain, but you do tamper with animal products. And cheese, butter, milk, but you do not consume animal flesh.
Okay.
As a vegetarian.
Right.
A vegan, or plant-based per se, a vegan is basically greens. Well, that's veg is the same thing. Greens, nuts and seeds.
Okay.
Grain. You're pretty much tampering with those kind of things, but you're not messing with no kind of animal products whatsoever.
Now, when somebody says like I had a vegan burger and it tastes like a beef burger,
right?
I mean, I'm kind of scared of that because I'm like, man, it tastes like but it's not a burger. Like
I mean, it's a burger. It's just that it's not made out of beef.
Okay. That sounds really good right now.
It's all good.
So it's not made out of it's made out of just plant-based.
Like they have different. Like they have quinoa burgers. They have black beans. They have chickpeas, which is one of my favorites. I love chickpeas. They have mushroom burgers. They have the soy burgers. I have to mention it. Seitan, all those kinds of different varieties.
Right.
People think that when I say I'm vegan, it's like, oh, what do you eat, Air? I'm like,
No, one of our producers is Gen G. He's a vegan too. So he's team vegan. He trying to get us there, but we don't know about all that just yet.
That name. That is a lot of burgers. Oh my God.
I can introduce you to some spots, brother. Trust me.
You have to do the regimen, but the eating has to be clean as well if you're trying to lose weight, right?
Yes. I agree.
What happens if you're trying to gain that mass and that muscle?
So when it comes to mass and muscle or gaining weight, you have to eat at a caloric surplus.
Caloric
surplus.
Okay.
That's what you have to do. Like, I'm gonna put it out there. It's not like rocket science. You just have to eat more and work out more and limit your cardiovascular workouts per se. Increase the resistance, increase the weight. If you're trying to get bigger, if you're trying to get that mass.
And that's what you say to people that have a fast metabolism, like people who just like, man, I can't even keep it on the weight on.
This is the thing. You have to put your body in a certain type of stimulus.
Okay.
Where you have to keep on breaking down the muscle, breaking it down, and rebuilding it up. How you rebuild it up? By eating at a caloric surplus and getting enough rest and drinking a lot of water. Very, very
water.
To the point. Have to drink water. The body's 80% of water.
When do you think we should stop eating? Like on a daily basis, like at nighttime? Because I'm a snacker, but I lost a few pounds, and but I just want to discipline myself more. But it's like I'm up at night, I'm in the studio, we're doing this. It's just like, when should you stop eating at night? Because that's, I think,
when should you stop eating at night? That's a really good question. For me, I listen to my body. If I'm hungry, then I'm going to eat.
Well, I mean,
that's a fact. 24/7. It don't matter. I'm hungry now, and no one's listening to me.
But I must admit that I do fast.
Okay.
I do fast.
I'm actually getting into more.
Intermittent fasting. I do fast. Fasting is very important. Very. It's almost like how I explain it. It's a reconfiguration of the body. Like it's like a restart, because I feel like we put so much into our system, and we don't have no type of chance to break it down because we're always consuming. So we're putting the loads on the liver. So what fasting does, it just helps to rejuvenate the body and just helps to replenish new cells.
That's food for thought right there.
So you have to drink a lot of water. Like I said, the body's made up 80% of water. So when you're drinking water, you're actually creating a natural detox for the body. You're getting rid of the toxins, and you're allowing your cells to regenerate.
Let's talk about the health of the black community. Do you think we work out enough? Do you think we figure? A lot of us are overweight in our community, and we're trying to get that thing, like the health kick. I know Michelle Obama was a true advocate of actually trying to stay, fit and get the obesity kids to come down. And so, what do you think about it for our community, like as a community?
This is a very important topic to talk about. I'm glad that you even brought it up, because it's something that's always in the back of my head, and it's always something that I think about daily, because I am a part of the black community.
That's a fact.
I've seen it growing up. And from what I understand is there's a stigma in our community where they feel like eating healthy is almost white people thing.
That is the most craziest. That's
no. It's true.
Ignorant thinking.
It's true.
I know, and it's ignorant thinking. If you trying to stay alive for your kids or for your life or your future or yourself, you are eating like a white person because you want to stay healthy. That just sounds so.
It sounds very far fetched, but
shame on
this is what is going on in the black community, especially the ones that are, I don't want to say poor, but the ones that are less fortunate. Right. Because the thing is that if you don't know,
chicken
you don't know.
spots on the corner.
You know what? And it's almost like they set us up. It's almost like they set up certain communities to fail.
Liquor store on every corner.
Why am I not seeing enough fresh produce, more fruits, more greens, more vegetables within certain neighborhoods? All I see is liquor store, Crown Fried Chicken, liquor store,
McDonald's.
It's a chain. It's a chain. It's like you look at this every single day. Where are you gonna go to? If you don't know better, then you're not gonna do better.
That's a fact.
You're not.
We gotta do better. And like these farmers markets that be popping up in like the communities, I think we gotta take more advantage of that too.
We
Like I
do.
took my
We
kids
do.
there,
Yes.
and it was kind of like, oh wow, this is this kind of fruit, this kind of vegetable, and I'm just like, yeah, we gotta campaign and champion behind like those farmer markets that be popping up.
Facts.
Because health is wealth.
Yeah, man.
Health
Let me
is
tell
wealth.
you, man. Like, we really have to learn to preach, but to educate our community. Like I said before, if you don't know, you don't know. But if you know, you do better.
Right.
If the community knows better, then they will do better. Some of them think like, oh, I'm about to eat good right now. Oh, I'm about to go to the Chinese spot.
Word.
That's not eating good. You don't even know where that food comes from.
Woo!
At all. At all. Like, what are you really feeding into your spirit right now? What are you feeding into your body? Whatever you feed into your body, that's what your energy you're going to produce.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And these are the foods that's promoting heart disease, cancer, diabetes, all these chronic illnesses. And the thing is that we in the black community, we think that these things just come out of nowhere. But actually, it is a buildup of having a certain habit or having a certain lifestyle of eating those foods constantly.
He is absolutely right.
That's a fact. That's deep. It's deep.
Damn.
I mean, the brother's deep, man. I mean,
that
you
is a
gotta really
fact.
think about it. Like, they think that cancer comes out of nowhere. No, cancer comes out because of you living your lifestyle a certain way. If you keep eating these greasy foods, if you keep eating these acidic foods, I'm going back to Dr. Sebi. If you keep eating acidic foods and you're creating an environment where there's acid and there's pollution and there's waste, now guess what? You're creating that environment for diseases to thrive in.
wow.
Period.
We can talk a lot about this, man, because we can go on and on.
Stay woke, y'all.
We gotta stay woke. We gotta stay woke. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. We got more Scott. Hang in there. Let's do it. Health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
And when we come back, he gonna help me lose this stomach, cause
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out too. Don't go nowhere.
Got you.
Yeah, we're back. Me, Boogie Breeze, Jay Messiah, and our guest, Scott Bernard. Now listen, we talking about the vegan thing. I'm not gonna lie, I still eat steak. Pork too, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But
chops,
the brother Scott is gonna help us, get replenished. He's gonna help us in the right direction to live healthier and a better lives, and we can, we can extend our life on this earth. You know what I'm saying? By just staying healthy. So now that we got that out the way, we know that you have these classes that you teach, and a lot of ladies are in these classes. You know what I mean? They join them. They see you and your partners. You guys got the shirt off, and you know what I'm saying? You guys looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jean-Claude and all that. So let's talk about that whole aspect. Like, so the motivation in the classes.
All right. So the name of our classes, I'm gonna say our because I run it with my partner.
Okay, shout him out, please.
Definitely shout out to my boy Hurricane GH, aka Jeffrey.
Okay.
Straight from the motherland. He's from Ghana.
Oh, okay.
So,
they don't
that's
play.
My boy. Yeah.
They gets it in.
Yeah,
They gets it
definitely.
in.
That's my boy. That's like my brother right there. So the name of our class is called Afrobeat Burnout.
Afrobeats Burnout.
Afrobeat Burnout. I always like to go back to the origin of Afrobeat Burnout, how it came about. You got to go back to like 2017, where me and my partner, we were doing classes and everything like that. But actually 2016. 2016, that's when I first met Jeffrey, my boy Hurricane. That's when I first met him. And ever since I met him, clicked, it was cool. We started doing classes here and there. But we didn't have a name for the class. And he had to go back to Ghana to finish college. 2017 comes, he comes back, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, we had something really good going for 2016. Let's start up something for 2017. So we was thinking. Okay, Melanin Kings Boot Camp. That was our first business venture together.
Okay.
And we used to do boot camps at Yankee Stadium, 161st.
Okay, yep.
And we did it.
I seen them out there.
Monday through Friday.
Getting it in.
7 to like 8:30.
Getting it in.
Yeah,
Word.
7 to 8:30. And it was really nice, man. It was really good. We got a lot of people out of the community. It was so crazy. Like, we had people coming from Brooklyn, had people coming from Westchester, you know, all over. Sometimes Jersey. And it was really nice. But then it was a summer thing. And we wanted to, like, continue it. We wanted to continue it. And the numbers, you know, started to deplete because we didn't have a spot. And then once we found a spot, we kind of partnered up with this, you know, this company. Don't want to say the name. We partnered up with this company. We was doing classes and stuff like that. But I felt like we weren't putting that much energy and effort into it because it wasn't our own. Okay. You know, and then for some while, we kind of like, I don't want to say we part ways, but we kind of just stopped doing classes. Like it was at a dead halt. And then this year, 2018, that's when we started Afrobeat Burnout. But actually, the name Afrobeat Burnout came from my partner, Jeffrey. Okay. Because he, I believe his first Afrobeat Burnout class, I think he did it in Dallas. Okay. He did Dallas, Texas. And then when he came back, he was just like, you know, I want to do this with you, bro. I want to do this with you. There's nobody else in this world that I will want to, you know, do this Afrobeat Burnout thing. And it was cool because my name is Bernhard. And I was like, okay, it works. Afrobeat Burnout.
People think working out is just supposed to be like a hardship. Like
people make working out a chore when it should not be. It shouldn't.
A lifestyle, just a fun, like you said, fun.
And also the reason why we did the whole Afrobeat thing is because like me and Jeffrey, we love to party, man. We love to party.
Yeah, and fellas, you guys need to go to their classes because the ratio is kind of like
I'm going
6 to 1. Tomorrow. See, like I mean,
October 24th.
Okay, so let's talk about the classes and when do you have the classes? So when do you have the classes? And let's talk about
New York is our home. New York is our home. And ever since we like solidified New York as our home, we built a really strong following. And with that being said, we started to do classes for New York every 2 times a month. Okay. So we do a second Wednesday and fourth Wednesday of the month. So the fourth Wednesday is coming up this October. So we do it 2 times a month in New York. But we do get out-of-state bookings. Like this week, I'm going to Florida to teach a class on Saturday. But other than that's the core. New York, 2 times a week.
Yo, we gotta check this man out.
Yes.
He's gonna give you everything at the end. Towards the end, you're gonna see everything. Now you're at 80K, you're popular, you're going viral.
Appreciate
People
that.
are starting to recognize your work and everything.
Yes.
Do you have a lady? Do you have a special thing? Because you're a magnet. The ladies is loving you. You know.
I mean, this man business all out.
I mean, the ladies want to know, bro. That's what they want to know.
Listen,
I see his comments all day. So listen, bro.
I have to put it out there. I am taken. I do have a lovely, woman in my life, and I'm taken. And
he's a faithful man. He's a faithful man.
I'm happy.
He's a happy man. He's a happy man.
He's very supportive of what I do, and I'm happy, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no temptations. I mean, because you're
listen.
around
I
these
am a
women.
human being.
TMZ. Boogie is TMZ now. What's going on?
Hey, listen.
This is real. This is real because I am a human being, right?
Amen.
And
you're a man.
Yes, and I'm a man.
He's a man.
I'm a man. And it's,
a man.
Grown keep it real. There's beautiful women everywhere. There's very attractive women. Right. But you have to really think to yourself, is it worth it? Like, I have something really good going, like, great right now. Something that I really cherish. Is it really worth it for me to, like, just go out and do something temporary?
Right, okay.
To jeopardize what I have already now. So it's like...
Because now, do you have these girls that, come with the extra tights and... Listen, bro, you know how these girls give it up, man. You know how the ladies give it up.
What you talking about? I don't incriminate myself for it. This guy's crazy. I'm just going to the classes.
But the brother works hard and he's staying focused.
Yes.
And that's what I like to see. That's what we like to hear.
That's all that matters.
Word.
Is that he's focused and a rope.
Stay woke. We gotta wrap it up right now. We thank you, my brother, for coming through.
Oh man, it's a pleasure.
Now, what we're gonna do now is you're gonna actually show some demonstrations.
Yeah.
And we're gonna actually get to it. And
we're gonna what?
He's gonna show us some demonstrations. We're gonna exercise.
And what are we gonna do?
We're gonna do some exercises, and we
We don't. We can show.
No. It's a part of the deal.
It's fine.
If he came, we gotta work out. The more the merrier. See? You know what I mean? So, but let them know your Instagram, and let them know where they can find you and everything.
Yes, my Instagram is body_by_Bernhard, BURNHARD. Please follow my company's website, which is my company's Instagram, Afrobeat Burnouts.
Afrobeat Burnouts,
Yeah,
classes
Afrobeat
intense.
Burnout. Yes, definitely. YouTube, Scott Bernhard, straight to the point. Website, www.scottbernhard.com, and yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Social Famous, Boogie Breeze, Jay Messiah, Scott Bernhard Bernard.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. First of all, welcome back to Social Famous. It's me, Jay Messiah, and my boy, Scott. Before we go any further, Boogie, I'm going to kill you. I did not agree to any of this. But before we get to my intervention, Scott, please let the people know what got you into your vegetarian and vegan lifestyle, because that we did not touch bases on.
Yeah.
So please let us know.
I'm gonna try to make it, short as possible, but
No, take your time. It makes more time where I don't got to work out. Go ahead, bro. Do your thing.
All right, cool. So, it all started in 2015. I was shooting a documentary, cause I was into the calisthenics. I was into the calisthenics things, and I was doing a documentary in Times Square and doing a whole bunch of workouts. I went up on this platform and I slipped and I hurt my wrist.
Damn, what's up with you, bro? Your arm, your wrist. Was it your right wrist?
Was it my right wrist? I can't tell. I think it was my left one.
All right, go ahead.
I think it was the left. And then, I didn't understand, how bad it was, because, I was thinking to myself, okay, I'll just let it rest for, a week or a few days. But it got really bad. It was really, really sore. I literally Googled information, and what came up was meat was highly inflammatory. And when I seen that, I was very shocked. Because, I grew up in a West Indian, Jamaican household. I've been eating, chicken, oxtail, all those kind of things.
Curry, peas, and mac and cheese.
All of that.
Yeah.
So I've been eating that, and to hear that it promotes inflammation, it was real shocking to me. And also, it kind of discouraged me as well, because I thought that, meat was a high source of protein. So it's if I stop eating this, then my muscles are gonna just deflate. I'm going back to being Steve Urkel. So 8 to 9 months of research, and then I felt like I was really good, and I felt like I knew a lot. So the first week was the first week that I just went strictly plant-based, and the first week that I did it, I must say I felt really good. When I had inflammation in my wrist, I couldn't do any pull-ups. I couldn't do anything like that. And I felt really good. I said, let me go to the gym and see what's up. I went to the gym, and I got on the pull-up bar, and I did 10, 15 pull-ups. 10, 15 pull-ups. And I got off the bar, and I was like, wait, this is what's going on here? And then I started to do a movement called the muscle up. So now that's a more advanced movement where you're putting a lot of pressure on your wrist, and I wasn't able to do that before. So I did a good 7 muscle ups. And when I got off the bar, that's how I realized that food became my medicine. Food became my healing. So that was the promotion for me to go vegetarian first. That was it.
Heard you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's basically wraps it up. So now it's time for me to start my basic training to get rid of this for my summer 19 body. You feel me? So what we gonna do?
Alright, man, so we just gonna warm up, man. Let's go. Jumping jacks, let's go. You know jumping jacks, let's go. Come on.
Oh, you gotta.
Come on, let's go.
We gonna do it together?
We're gonna do it together. Let's go.
These are new work pants. I don't want to rip them, so I just got off of work for this interview. So
You gotta get the work both ways, though.
Alright, so you gotta do it with me.
Alright, 2.
Yeah,
3, come on.
You're doing it too fast, bro. You're doing it too fast. I got this tight ass hoodie on. I told you I got new pants. You gotta wear it with me here, alright? There we go. That was the next one. I did 3. That was good. Alright.
So look, now we're gonna do some raising knees.
Raise the knee.
It's like this. Like this.
On the tight ass pants, the one
Come on.
brand new. Gotta return these shits. Trying to return them. So fuck my pants up now. There we go. That's 5. That's the best I can give you right now.
Now come in. Now we still working on it. So bring it in.
This for the stomach?
Yeah, it's for the stomach.
Right. Now this I can do because I'm trying to get rid of
One.
like that. Like you winning somebody. Yeah, money, right? Yeah. Like that, right? Am I doing?
Just like that.
Just like that? Yeah. Alright, I think I got enough. So that's a wrap. This is Social Famous. You get the point. Stay healthy, y'all. Stay woke and all that.
I'm out. Yo, good job, Scott. I'm out.